Hello. Today I want to talk to you about a topic that very few people talk about, and that is autism. According to statistics in the United States in the year 2000, 1 out of every 155 children around the age of 8 was diagnosed with autism. By 2022, that number had increased to 1 out of every 31 children. Now I want to share my personal story. When my daughter was about a year and a half old, she began to go through a process of regression. Little by little, we started to notice that she was no longer speaking. She didn't recognize her mom and dad, and that's when the alarm went off for us. Here, I want to invite you to be more aware, more observant of your children's behavior, whether they are boys or girls, and to open yourself to the possibility that something may not be quite right. So we began to seek help. Pediatric, neurologists, doctors, psychologists. She went through many evaluations, and the result was a diagnosis of autism. From that moment on, a long healing journey began. We started with changes in her diet, and that was the first step. Then we tried seawater, because of its many properties after that, biomagnetism, and telebioenergetics. Several experts told us that there were heavy metals and parasites involved, and in my personal view, this is one of the main factors behind many autism-related conditions. During my own research, I found support in meditation, especially the Silva method. In my meditations, I visualized healing coming to my daughter. Little by little, I became part of meditation and healing groups, and many doors began to open. I met other parents who were going through the same situation, and they started recommending alternative and integrative methods to help their children. That's how we eventually met a scientist and his nephew who had developed supplements based on omegas and plants. Within the first 3 months of this treatment, my daughter began to show improvement. After 6 months, she started speaking again. I will never forget one medical appointment when the doctor said, "What we're giving her can't explain such fast progress. Something extraordinary is happening." And yes, that's when we began to witness huge steps forward in her healing process. Later, we learned about biomagnetism through the work of Dr. Isaac Goyes, who left an important legacy in this field, using magnets placed on the body to support healing. Through telebioenergetics, we were then guided to transcranial magnetic therapy. After 10 sessions, we saw further cognitive improvement in my daughter, since these are electromagnetic pulses that stimulate the brain. Then, through Facebook, I discovered a frequency-based technology called Healy. We began sending her both emotional and physical frequencies, and once again we saw progress. More speech, more expression, more awareness. After that, we explored epigenetics technology. One missing piece of the puzzle was the connection between the gut and the brain. Thanks to epigenetics and its products, today I can honestly say that my daughter condition has improved by about 99%. This has been our journey. My invitation to you is to open your heart, to investigate, and to take things step by step. I'm not saying that one single product or therapy did everything. Just like in life, it was a process, step by step, layer by layer. I hope our story is helpful to you, and I will continue sharing more information like this. Thank you, and blessings.